This is the view that we missed in the morning, that place of tea garden that I was mentioning in the morning video. And as we come like this is Kalimpong town. This place is Tista Bridge and it's near Tista and Rangit River confluence. Okay, this is the view that I wanted to show you guys. Hello, good morning friends. Yesterday I came back to my village from my town, and so I woke up to this beautiful rainy weather. It's very cool and you just don't want to get out of the bed. So since it's a rainy day, uh, I feel the view is quite beautiful and soothing. So I will show you my little place out here where I live, and I'll also show you my small kitchen gardens and everything. I'll show you where I cook and how I put up the setup. Okay, see, normally I cook here, guys, you know, right? So I have put this umbrella to from rain, protect the fire from the rain, and I'll show you where I live. So this is our small garden. I'll show you the view. These are chickens, few chickens that we have kept. These are chicken coops. This small garden. And normally, in my previous video, if you guys have seen, I pluck chilies. So this is Dalle Korsani where I'll be using today. In some way or the other, I have not planned yet how. These are guavas. In another couple of months, it should be ready. Hibiscus plant. These are small saplings of marigold flower where we will be using for Diwali celebration, for decoration, and for many other purposes. This is hibiscus flower. You can see how beautiful it looks when it's raining. Okay. All right. Nothing can be seen because of the clouds. It's so cloudy and misty. These are organic maize. This is called bogate in our language. I don't know what it's called in English, but it's a family of oranges and mosambi. There are a few vegetables here. Because of rain, I'm not able to go there. It's very, very slippery. Okay, I have one gourd here. I have one gourd here. You can see this is a gourd, still young. This is again mango tree. This is again Dalle Korsani. These are plants that we use to make broom, and these leaves are very, very sharp. It's razor sharp. When we were kids, we used to pluck these brooms and we used to have a lot of injuries. These are blade sharp. It's very, very sharp. This portion is on the way to Darjeeling. It's covered with cloud, but that place is called Pesok Tea Estate, and also on the right hand top corner, if you can see, it's called Lopchu. So I'll take you to the left side. This is the view that I have. The small bits of hills, if you can see, that is covered by clouds, that's Kalimpong town in West Bengal. So this is what I have for you guys to show you. So I am planning to start a homestay here. Do you guys think that people would love to come and visit and stay here? Please put in the comments below. Almost 10 o'clock. I have not eaten anything, so I am going to prepare today chicken, again from local poultry farm. Because I have not eaten anything, it'll be a brunch for me. Right. See you in the kitchen now. My own kitchen, self-made outdoor firewood kitchen. I have already cut the chicken today. This is the chopped chickens. These are the ingredients that I am going to use today. These are potatoes. These are organic local homegrown potatoes that was harvested a couple of months ago. That's the reason you can see buds popping out from the vegetable. And this is the garlic that I'm going to use today. These couple of onions, couple of tomatoes, those dalle chilies, and ginger. It's a very simple recipe. Okay, this is my setup today. See, it's rainy. It'll be a big challenge for me to light the firewood here. Let me see. This is a recipe. If you can see closely. I have used chicken legs, you can say chicken liver, and also there are gizzards and so many pieces normally that I wouldn't use as of today. This is the recipe that I want to share with you guys. When we were in college, we used to prepare this typical recipe because obviously we used to be short of cash, so we used to buy chicken for 20 rupees, and whatever the shopkeeper used to give us, we used to cook it all together. And the reason we used to use this potato is because we were kind of lazy to prepare dal. So when we put potatoes on the chicken, what happens is it will give you a thick gravy, a lot of starch. That is the reason we used to add potatoes. So I'm sharing this recipe that we used to prepare when we were in college. Let me try. I'm trying this after 15 years. And the ingredients are very, very simple, very basic, and anybody can cook at home. All right. Friends, so the kadai is getting heated. This is an iron kadai, and my ingredients are ready. These are chopped onions, chopped tomatoes, crushed garlic and ginger paste. This is the chicken. These are cut potatoes without being peeled. That's how I like it. And these are the basic turmeric powder. This is coriander and jeera powder mixed. This is chili powder, and obviously the salt. And this is the mustard oil that I'm going to use. Mustard oil. The onions now. The biggest challenge when you cook in the fire is it's very difficult to control the fire. Sometimes it's overheated and sometimes it's underheated. So you'll have to keep in control of the fire. So I have add chopped onions, let it fry for some time till it turns golden brown. It's too much. Nevertheless, I think today I have missed coriander leaves. I just forgot. Anyways, I have time for that. While this gets cooked, I can go and search in the garden if there is any. Well, I believe if you cook with passion, the food is obviously going to get tasty. That's what I feel from my experience. So whenever garlic paste, and this is ginger paste. All right. Stir this as well. And now turmeric powder. And I'm going to add coriander and jeera powder. Let me stir fry this. Let me fry it for 2 minutes. This is my setup. This is my setup today. Tomatoes. Salt to taste. Okay, the gravy looks pretty much cooked 70%. Now I'm going to add the main stuff to it, that is chicken. So I'm adding this chicken. Just stir fry this. This is our old recipe that we used to cook while we were in college. A small tip I want to share with you friends, especially those who are learning to cook any non-vegetarian. If you want the hardened meat, the finished product, the hardened meat, first you need the natural water content of the meat to dry by itself in the heat before adding water. Try to cook in the natural water as much as possible, and after the natural water gets dried up and still the meat is not cooked or it has not become tender, then later on you can add water. Because if I add water directly on this fresh meat, I don't know, it's not going to taste so good, at least for me. I'm not sure about others, everybody has their own taste. Let its natural water come out and get cooked by itself. So I'll have to cover this now. I'll cover this. So let me see if I can go and get some coriander leaves. Well, I'm going to search coriander leaves at my brother's house because I found out it's not available in our garden. So let me see if I'm lucky today. Coriander at my uncle's flower pot. So let me plug this one, this much. This is the amount of coriander that I need to be happy with today. But anyway, this is the coriander leaves. Alright. As I told you, you can see this is the natural water that has come out from chicken. So first we need to dry this water up, and after that, if needed, we can add some water. So it looks like the chicken is 50% cooked. So I'm having trouble lighting the firewood. Yes, you need some oxygen for the fire to burn. Okay, so now it is time to add the potatoes. I'll add these potatoes, and I'm not going to stir this time. Let it be on top for some time. I'm going to stir it after 5 minutes maybe. Remember, the potato pieces has to be bigger, otherwise you'll get lost in the meat. Okay, let me cover this up. What the potatoes and the chicken have to say now? It's kind of hot. It's very, very hot. Oh, I have to use one hand. All right. Now it looks good. It's still cooking. Maybe now I might have to add a little bit of water because the fire is a little on the stronger side. The water has virtually dried up. A lot of smoke. I'll add a little bit of water. And once this gets dried up, this chicken will be good to go. Okay. Let me cover this up. It should be cooked. Let me see. This now. It's done. It's done. This is what exactly I wanted to be like. I'm not going to add this dalle here because there are some people who do not eat spicy, so I'll eat this chili separately with my food. Okay, let me put this coriander leaves. I was just lucky to get this much fresh from the garden. cooked. So I'll keep it aside for 5 minutes, let it cool down a bit. What happens is when you keep aside for 5 to 10 minutes after cooking, the absorption of the masalas will happen much better in a colder state, because when the chicken or the meat gets colder from its original cooking temperature, what happens is, due to the coldness, whatever masala has entered inside the meat, it starts to get retained. So I always advise, do not immediately eat after cooking. At least let it sit away from heat for at least 5 to 10 minutes, and if possible, try to not cover the meat, because when it gets covered, the meat gets vaporized and there will be water droplets on the cover. So let the evaporation process happen. Okay, yes, it's cooled down, so I'll put a little bit of servings on my plate. Okay, I like this leg piece very much. It's my favorite part of the chicken. I'll add a little bit of gravy. Okay, alright. So I have this chicken gravy which I prepared just now. This is ladyfinger and potato curry. This is my dalle khorsani. This is tomato pickle. This is kabuli chana's gravy. And this is my buttermilk. Alright, let me eat my food today. I'm very hungry. I'm thirsty also. This is the leg piece that I like. It's tender. Salt is a little bit lesser for other people, but since I don't eat a lot of salt, for me it's okay. For others, they might have to add a little bit of extra salt, but that's okay. A lot of carbohydrates and starch.